What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Wokey Books, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to why you need to focus on yourself, right? The one thing that you have to understand in this life is that there are going to be so many things that are going to go on in this life that are meant to distract you, that are meant to get you off your center of edge, that are meant to bring you down to your downfall. And you have to understand is that if you are not focusing on yourself, if you are not trying to get yourself to become the greatest version of yourself every single day, whether it's financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, verbally, any single way that you can get yourself to become the greatest version of yourself, you are doing yourself a disservice. You are doing yourself a complete disservice. You have to understand one thing in this life. You have so many people that are preying on your downfall. A lot of people do not want to see you become successful. A lot of people do not want to see you become the greatest version of yourself. Are you going to allow these people to see you to not do well because of the fact that you are scared of everything that they're going to say about you, because you are so focused on the distractions and the things that are not going to help you to become greater? You can't allow any of the things of this world to distract you. All of these things are vanity, and vanity are things that are not going to yield you success, right? You have potential. You have callings that God called you for in this life. All of us have a calling. All of us have talents, and we have to monetize our talents. We have to make use of our talents in order to become the most successful version that we can become. And these talents that we are called for are what we use to be able to help other people in various ways, right? But you are not going to be able to monetize your talents. You are not going to be able to make your talents into the best way that you can make them for yourself until you start focusing on yourself. You have to grow in every single aspect that you can grow in every single day in order to be able to monetize your talents, in order to be able to make use of your talents, right? We all have talents. We all have talents that we were given, right? We all have talents. But the problem with us as human beings is that a lot of us don't want to invest in our talents, right? We have to be able to use the opportunities that we are given to be able to make more opportunities out of the opportunities that we are given, so we may be able to become successful in life. A lot of us talk about becoming successful, but a lot of us are not willing to put in the work in which it takes to become successful. Let me repeat myself once again. A lot of us talk about becoming successful, but a lot of us are not willing to put in the work in which it takes to become successful. A lot of us think that success is easily achievable, right? The only positive thing about success is that it's defined differently for everybody. But the one thing that you have to understand is that every single one of us wants success to be long term, not short term. And the only way that success can be long term is if you continuously put in the work every single day. From the minute that you wake up in the morning to the minute that you go to sleep, you need to be putting in that work consistently in order to be able to achieve that which you are seeking, which is the success. But a lot of us aren't willing to do the extra. A lot of us aren't willing to put in the extra mile. A lot of us aren't willing to forego that little piece of chicken. A lot of us aren't willing to be able to jog another 30 minutes. A lot of us aren't willing to put in that extra effort in order to attain success. So let me ask you this one question. Are you sure that you want to achieve success, or are you just sure that you are more talking about it? Let me be more clear on that. Are you sure that you want to achieve success, or are you just talking about wanting to achieve success and you're not willing to put in the work? You're going to see a lot of people in this world talk the talk, but a lot of people that talk the talk can't walk the walk. You'd rather deal with people, and you'd rather want to be around people that can talk the talk as well as they walk the walk, because a lot of people would rather talk than talk and walk, right? If you are not successful right now and you want to become successful, you need to start studying the people that are successful and see the habits that they are doing, or the habits that they have right now, that are different from people that are not as successful as they are, right? Whether it's making more money, whether it's trying to become more physically fit, whether it's trying things new in every single different field in order to attain that in which you seek. All of us have the ability to become successful, but every single one of us won't become successful because not all of us are willing to put in the work in which yields that success that we are looking for, right? If you are 30 pounds overweight and you are trying to get into shape, obviously there's multiple factors that go into it, right? There's multiple factors that go into it. First and foremost, you got to change your diet. You got to change the food that you eat, and you got to eat cleaner. You can either eat cleaner or you can choose to count your macros, the macronutrients, right, that you're consuming every single day, so you can know the quality and the quantity of the portions that you're eating, or you can go choose to eat clean. And when you eat clean, obviously you're not eating a bunch of processed foods. You're eating more foods that are grown from the ground up, natural foods, right? That are going to be able to help you get your body more in shape. You're drinking a lot more water. You're doing a lot more lifting of weights or doing a lot more cardio or calisthenics. It doesn't really matter, right? Or even HIIT workouts. It doesn't really matter. But you're doing all of these things in order to be able to see a progress in your physical fitness level, a progress in your physique. That's why you're doing these things. And if you want to make more money, you need to invest your energy and invest your time into different sources of income, right? Or if you're trying to make a specific amount of money in a specific amount of time, because different sources of income might take you months, if not years, to be able to build up, you can invest a certain amount of times into those little sources of income while you invest a larger amount of time into that one source that's bringing you more wealth to be able to build up that wealth for now until those smaller sources of income start to help you to be able to make more money, right? Everything you do in life is a process, but you have to be committed and dedicated to that process in order to be able to achieve that wealth in which you're seeking or achieve that success in which you're seeking, right? A lot of us are not willing to put in the extra mile, and it's unfortunate because we all talk about wanting to achieve success. And the thing is that we'll never be able to achieve that success until we start focusing on ourselves. A lot of us would rather be focused on what the next man is doing and what the next woman is doing, gossiping about another person when you see that person doing great things, instead of focusing on how you can also do great things, right? You can see your brother or your sister achieving success in their own right, but you'd rather be jealous of your brother and sister instead of emulating what they're doing in order to be able to achieve success in your own right. You're making it seem like their actions are prohibiting you from achieving success, that their actions are canceling you at being able to achieve success when they're really not. You'd rather hate, and you'd rather be a sadist, and you'd rather be somebody who's pessimistic than be somebody who has the ability to be able to put fate into their own hands and take control of what you can take control of. You putting in more work to be able to make more money. Once you make more money, you can be able to see other positive things flow into your life. And it doesn't have to only be money. This is just an example. A lot of us would rather complain about another person. A lot of us would rather talk about another person in a negative light than speak positive things on that person when you see that person doing positive things, right? We have to be completely honest with ourselves and really start asking ourselves how we can become the greatest version of ourselves. And we cannot become the greatest version of ourselves without focusing on ourselves. A lot of us are focused on things that are not going to help us to become the greatest version of ourselves. That's why we're not focused on ourselves. We need to be focused on the things that are going to be able to help us to become greater than which we are at right now. Right? We all have the ability to become greater, but a lot of us have to be willing to put in that work in order to become greater. Right? Even if it means spending less time on social media, even if it means spending less time with your friends, even if it means spending less time with your family, even if it means spending less time on your phone, you have to be willing to take and make these sacrifices. Even if when it comes to losing weight, even if it means eating less cupcakes and brownies and all the extra good things of the world, like, even if it means doing less of those things in order to be able to achieve that in which you seek, you have to be willing to put in that work. You have to be willing to do all of those things. It's a sacrifice. You have to be willing to sacrifice those things and put everything on the table in order to achieve that in which you seek. But a lot of us aren't willing to do that. Why? Because we don't have a burning desire. We don't have a burning desire. You have to have a burning desire in order to be able to achieve that in which you seek, so you can be able to be set for the rest of your life. So listen, at the end of the day, if you understand, it's because you're woke. But if you do not understand, you're not woke. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button, leave comments, show me love in the comment section. You feel what I'm saying? This is a family. We are the woke family. You feel what I'm saying? We're the woke family. Engage with me in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are. And we're going to continue to grow as a family. You feel what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel at WokeEbucks. WOKEEBUKS. Tap the notification button to get all the latest videos that I post. Y'all be seeing more videos come up on the channel this week. You feel what I'm saying? Patreon link is going to be down in the description below. So social media links will be down in the description below. So make sure you give those checks as well. You feel what I'm saying? Share this video with your friends. Keep sharing this video. Share this video. Share the previous videos. Let us keep growing as a community. Share these videos. You feel what I'm saying? And we'll catch you in the next video. This is WokeEbucks. And I'm out, man.